Hi, good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 6 of our week 0 challenge. Or hope everyone's having a good morning. And so this is our Q&A session, and during this session, we normally leave the table to you guys. You guys can uh, ask your questions, and we will try to help you with it. So without further ado, if anyone is having any issues of any kind, please ask, and uh, we can share. You can also share your screen if you are with your computer, which is recommended, or you ask and we can help. So who's going to go first? I think Abel was actually asking for some help. So Abel, can you speak? Abel design or design, sorry. Let's speak. What's non-technical submission time management? So I believe you had an introduction to the challenge with Emilian. Maybe Emilian, if you could just clarify this question. And Emilian, okay. If you are speaking, you are on mute. Okay. So the non-technical time, the non-technical science. So you have two challenges: the technical and the non-technical challenge. And for the non-technical challenge, you're gonna have 4 submissions, 2 interim submissions and 2 final submissions, which is one for um, GitHub and one for your report for both submissions for interim and final. And you have one more submission, which is a non-technical challenge work. So that's for this week. You have the time management submission. The challenge was introduced by Emilian, I believe, on uh, Friday or Saturday. I'm not sure on the exact date. So you can find the challenge document. I believe it has been shared on Slack, or the challenge document and slides, and you can find it there. And of course, yeah, you can find also the recording. Yes, Emilia.
Yeah, maybe to shed more light on the non-technical submission, as Carol has been saying, you can find the challenge, the courage challenge in 10x, but also I shared the slide on all resources on Slack, the slide that we used for the courage challenge document. I mean tutorial, and you can also find the whole video recorded on YouTube. I guess that will help you. So the submission is tomorrow, if I'm not wrong. Yeah.
Oh, I think. Um, Hold on, baby. Okay. Emilia, take over.
It's the nature.
Hello, am I
Uh,
audible?
yes, you're audible.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I think this session is question and answer, I think.
Yeah, sure. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I have one question. So my just TEDx platform is just um, asking me every time to reset a password. What is the problem with that? I don't know. Every time. I change every time I log in. I just reset it, and with other password again. He asked me after a days. So what is the problem to that? Hello.
Yes, sorry for the challenge. I guess Kerod can assist you on that. Kerod, do you know how can
Oh,
assist on
okay.
that?
Okay.
Are you around? But do you try? Did you also try using your email as your password?
No, fortunately. Username and the password, that is, username is my name and the password is others. I didn't use my email as a password.
Okay.
Excuse me. Hello, Nanacha. What was your
Hello.
problem? Like you are not able to log into 10x, or I have seen that you have submitted something.
Yeah, I actually log in it, but after a days, the platform is asking me to reset a password. When I just try to log in into using the same password and the username, it is again asking me to resetting the password, to reset a
So just
password. Actually.
forget your password and reset it.
No, I didn't forget. I just use just I recorded even a password, and I again it just it has just it asked me
Can you share
to
your
reset
screen?
it. Okay, I can. Okay, I can share. Okay, let me say.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
we can have other questions or any blocker, any challenge that you have faced.
Let me share the screen.
Okay, Nabil.
Quick question on my part. I know that generally we're not supposed to track the data folder in our repositories. However, is it a good practice to include your source data files in your repository? So your original data sets, your original CSVs, should that generally be included in your repository or not for best practices?
I'm
This
really
one.
sorry, I couldn't hear you, Nabil. Sorry.
Yes, so what I was trying to say is for best practices, is it good to include your source data sets in your repositories? Am I making sense? I'm just asking if like you should include like your
No,
original
no,
data
it's not
sets in your
recommended.
repository. I see. So in your repository, it should only be your various modules in your pipelines, but the actual original data set that you're working from should not be included. So you know how for the challenge we're doing right now, you gave us the 3 different CSV files for 3 different
So you are
countries?
asking to,
Yeah, so I'm asking right now, like those
okay,
original CSV files
okay.
for Benin, for Togo, and for Sierra Leone, are they supposed to be included inside your repository, or is it best practice not to? I'm just asking a best practices question.
Okay, so I think now it's clear. So you are asking,
Yes, Mahalat? Mahalat, are you there? I can't hear you.
I think she's left for the network problem. I think so.
sorry, my network is not stable, but if I get your question correctly, you are asking, do I need to add date set into the Git repo?
Yes, is it a good idea to include
So
your data sets in your repo?
in any circumstance, you are not, that's not a good practice.
So
So
data sets should
unless
not be
that's
included in the
mandatory,
repo. Issue.
don't upload your dataset to repository, because since GitHub has 25 megabytes storage, free storage per repository, but still any industry standard, you don't have to expose your data to the public. So it's not
Okay.
allowed. So if you have, if you want to put your data, you can either put on cloud, like, or either Google Drive, and you can have a reference or a pointer to your data, or you can have it in other source like AWS or S3 or some other place, not on the GitHub.
Issue. Okay. That's no, that's a good. Thank you. Just wanted to ask that question. Thank you for clarifying.
Okay, Nanacha, back to you.
Okay, I shared already the screen. Have you seen?
I couldn't see that. Maybe it's
Okay,
my
okay.
network, I think. Can you reshare?
Okay.
Okay.
This one.
So
Invalid identifier and the password is it.
so you have to put your email here, not your name.
Okay. Actually, when I reset, okay, let's try it.
No, on the
I
username
just
part, in the first
I
part,
was
you-
logging with this credential before the day.
No, you didn't log with that credential because it's requiring email.
Sure. Okay.
Yes.
Let's check it, and I will.
Let me know if that's
Okay.
the case. Okay. Next, Nuriye.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
So thank you. I didn't attend the Streamlit lecture before, so maybe it may be a silly question, or I don't know, but let me have it. So my question is, when I try to develop my Streamlit app, I have to directly access my data files in GitHub. But since I didn't upload my CSV files, I just ignored them. So I couldn't display the data, like the charts or something, in my GitHub. What is the option that I have to use?
Okay, and now I can understand Nabil's question as well. So you want to use it to Streamlit. So since Streamlit requires either for you to put on GitHub.
Yes,
So
yes,
for
yes.
that case, you can add the clean, not the real data, the clean one that you are using to visualize. You can add that to GitHub. Maybe for this specific scenario, not for the rest.
I didn't understand. For continuous integration
this-
CI, when I developed that, I have used a test data, just like 30 rows, just only 30 rows for the three countries. But for this, it should be a real data, should be a real graph and chart. So
yes, I can understand that you said that it should have to be the real data, but I'm saying that you have explored the data, you have cleaned, you have handled the missing values and outliers, and you have the clean data. Nanacha, can you mute?
Yeah, I got it actually. Thank you.
Can you mute? Okay, thank you. So for that purpose, I would say rather than pushing data to GitHub, if you can include your Streamlit code plus the screenshot of the Streamlit dashboard, that would be enough. Or as an option, you can also, if you want to share the deployed link, you can add the data for the time being for this specific assignment only. And we can see from the link that you have shared.
I can run the Streamlit app in local. So I can take the picture and put it in my repo?
Yes, that's what we asked. We
So,
said that please put your Streamlit dashboard screenshot on separate dashboard screenshot folder, and add that the screenshot that you captured from the Streamlit dashboard.
okay, I saw something that you have to deploy it online. Task 3. That's why I
In
was
task
trying to
3?
deploy it online. Yeah, in Streamlit. Yeah.
I think it's an optional task. If so, if you can, it's possible, but not mandatory. Streamlit is an optional task.
Okay.
So if you go beyond that, I will recommend also to use DVC, and if DVC is there, you can point data into another section, into another bucket, then you can have the reference to it, and Streamlit easily got it. But that is too complex for now.
Yeah. So let me put the screenshot on a README file so that you'll see.
No, not on the README, just a separate folder that's called screenshot.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Carol, over to you, I think.
Yeah, maybe to just clarify, I think what Nuri and Nabil was. So if you want to deploy it, yes, you have to upload the data, because we haven't seen DVC. Of course, for the future, we are going to take a look at DVC, and we can use DVC in order to ignore the data while having a reference to it. But for now, you can upload it. But if you don't want to deploy it and just share the screenshot, you don't have to upload the data. I think, Nabil, is that clear, or is that another quick question?
Yes, this is just another point. I was going to say that, correct me if I'm wrong, but right now you got the 3 data sets that you provided to us in the zip file from the link you provided us to, right, on the Energy website. Am I correct?
Yes, yes.
So what you can do is the website actually has an API to kind of connect to the data. So if you know how to use data connectors within Python, you can use the endpoint that they provide on the original website to actually get your data from there. So that might be an option for people who want to seamlessly integrate their data without actually linking to a manual file that's locally available, if I'm making any sense.
Of course, that's excellent. Of
For
course,
those who
might be-
for those who know how to do it, and for those who want to go towards that step, because generally that's how data is sourced in industry, is mostly through getting an endpoint through an S3 bucket or something of that source. Actually, it is Actually, it is clean data. All the data that they're giving us on the source has already been quality controlled. So if you look at the data from the original source, they have already gone ahead and they cleaned it, and they've also provided the raw data. So they have 2 data sets they actually provide on the website, Able.
Yeah, if anyone wants to take that, of course, that's not a must for everyone else, but if you want to go take that step, that's also an option. So we will all, of course, see these things in the future. But for now, Jonathan, yes, you have to share your screenshots, okay? On a separate folder called screenshots. You can create a screenshots folder and share it there.
And maybe, Carol, if I can add something here, maybe can you share at least a script for everyone, for someone who wants to use that specific line to connect their dataset? That's better.
Let me actually show my screen, and I will try to go through that to show you guys. If you give me a moment, I'm going to show my screen.
Okay.
So just bear with me for a few moments before I start.
Yes, for someone who wants to deploy their Streamlit, this might be useful.
Challenge issue. So I'm going to share my screen right now. 10x. Okay. So you guys can see it right now? Are you guys able to see it properly? Beautiful. Okay.
Yes.
So essentially, if you look at the original data source, I believe that you went for Benin. So if you actually go for Benin down, let's actually go for Togo here. If you actually go for Togo, you have all the data here. And I believe the one we used was actually this exact file. So if you click this exact CSV, you have the option to,
I think
yeah.
you only shared one tab.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think it went away from it. Give me one moment. Let me just do my window properly. Okay, can you see it now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I click here, you can go over here. And what you do is afterwards, you can go to like Togo. And I believe once you go to Dapong, you can go here. And I think last time I saw an option to actually find an API from this data set. It might not be, I hope it's still there, but they had an option for the API. I think maybe the resource queue was gone, but for some of the data, it was, I remember for Zambia, I'm sorry, maybe I made a mistake, but I remember when I was looking at the initial one from Zambia, what they ended up happening is they ended up having, a data API. So some of the data, they might have this. So it might not be available for everything, but some of the data sources have this available on the website. So you can download it, but you can also use the API to link to it. So for those of us who want to explore it, this is an option. It might not be available for everything though. Am I making sense or not
Yes.
really?
Yes. Thank you.
So
Makes sense.
I saw this initially when I was looking at the Zambia data set. So maybe it's not actually available for the Togo data set, but it might be available for other ones. So just go ahead and explore, and it's a different way to do things if for people who want to. It's an option. Is that clear? Okay. And I'm sorry, it seems that some of the data sets for us don't have the API link, but that's just a general idea for how to link the data.
I think this is much more useful because you have gone extra mile to explore what's there given from rather than the given data set. Thank you, Nabil, for that. And I hope some of you got a good insight and to go beyond what's given and explore more on the task. So yes, it might have some of the data, might have the API, some of the data might not, but you can also check options. That's why we are all here to have a solution for something. Okay, Kerod, are you there, or let me go
Yep.
to Masfin?
Yeah. Okay, let's go to Masfin. I was on mute.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
ኦኬ ቅድም ሎጊን አስቸገረኝ ያለ አንድ ወንድም አለ እና እሱን ያየሁት አይ ቲንክ ዋናው የቴኒክስ ፕላትፎርም ላይ ሎጊን ለማድረግ ሞክሮ ሊሆን ይችላል። እኔም እንደዛ ጋርሞኛልና ለዚህ ለክፍያ ሰብ ዶሜን ያለውና እሱኛው ላይ ነው ሎጊን ማድረግ ያለብን እሱን ለማስታወስ ነው። ዋናው ቴኒክስ ላይ ሎጊን አያደርግልንም በዚህ ክሬዴንሻል ማለት ነው።
Of course, yeah.
ሰብ ዶሜኑ ላይ ነው ሎጊን ማለት
it's Kifiya.
ቴኒክስ አካዳሚ የሚለው ላይ ነው ሎጊን ማድረግ ያለበትና
Yeah, I think we have shared link several times on Slack and here, so make sure to access the right link. But I think it's fixed for him. Yeah, but thank you, Masfi. Okay, Habtam.
Hello.
Yes.
I don't do any of the assignments. Can I submit today?
Yeah, of course, you can submit. I believe the final submission due date is tomorrow, so you still have until tomorrow. Of course, for the interim, it's going to be late, but yeah, you can submit. You can still submit.
Thank you.
And if you need any assistance, please let us know, and we can help on Slack. Okay.
Yeah, I'm right. Actually, I'm writing on the Slack, but no one answered me.
When did you write? I don't know. I haven't. Maybe I have
10 minutes
missed
before.
it.
10 minutes before, like thanks support in the thanks support domain.
No. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we were on the call. That's why we didn't see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Thank you.
Okay. Bafikir? Yeah, yes, Mai.
Maybe I just want to add something on Hakam's question, because if you have something to ask about the assignment or things that are related to this week's challenge, please, at least we can see that on all week 0 channel, so that we might be give you a quick answer for that. Because all 10x support is on if you have any issue regarding to 10x. That means the platform that we are using for training. And if you have any login issue or you don't access some things, you can ask there. But if it's related to the task, can you please ask on all week 0 channel? This is all not for Haptam only, but for all of us. Just to get a quick answer, that's better.
Okay, I'll try to write it.
Okay. Yeah. Bafikir, you can speak.
Okay. My question is regarding the grading, and I think I get low grades on interim of version control, and if there are any suggestion on what should I follow. And my score was on a version control, it was 0 out of 6. Any suggestion? A review on my code might be, if it's possible.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think one thing you should know is that we will check all these gradings, and we will adjust it if need be. But mainly the version control rubrics is set to just check the number of commits you have, the branching, the number of pull requests you have made, and so on and so on. So if you have made those things, or if you have fulfilled them and still got a low grade, we will of course check it and grade it. Okay. This is actually for everyone. The figure, is that clear?
It's clear. That's one comment to submit for the assignment. That's why I'm asking, and thank you for the explanation.
Mukhtar?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, actually, I already tried to ask these questions yesterday, but I really didn't understand how. Based on the assignment that's mentioned in the assessment, the assignment dashboard, it says the final submission and the interim submission, the GitHub link, there is a right. So what are specific tasks that are going to be submitted on this link? You need to be specific, please, because they are going to cover up here and there. So there is no clear, mentioning the scope and the task specified on both GitHub links that are going to be submitted. So I can be brief about it. Thank you.
Okay. So great question. So the link actually is going to be this. The link actually is going to be the same. So you're going to be working on the same repo, and you're going to be submitting the same link. The only so you have to know that the interim submission is there to just help us understand that you are working on it, what is your progress and how you are progressing, and so on. So the aim for like for this week, we actually expect you to do like task 1 and some of task 2, if not all of task 2. Okay, so maybe it's not, maybe I don't know, like on the challenge document it says task 1 and your approach for task 2. So I think that was for the report, and I think some of you guys didn't think it was made for the GitHub as well. So is that your question? Maybe if I'm missing it, please correct me before I move on. I'm further on.
Yeah, so you are saying we are going to submit the GitHub link, that's the progress that you are on from some
Yes.
the interim and the final. Okay.
For the
Just trying
interim
to
submission.
But
Yeah.
it's,
So it's
only
more of to assess your so sorry, I think I was speaking over you. So yeah, it was the purpose is just to check your progress, how you are progressing, and if you need any help and so on. Of course, it's graded, of course, but mainly we don't expect the full work on the interim submission. That is for the final submission. But on the interim submission, you have to show some progress that you are working on it.
Okay,
maybe Mahi, do you want? Okay, do you want to add anything?
I think nothing from. That's it.
Okay, Nabil.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that if anyone was struggling with figuring out what is required, what really helped me was Rahmat's posts on Slack, and then looking at specific lines in the challenge overview. So when you really go look at that, and then if you also look at the assignment, there's an AI bot, and you can actually ask it to explain the rubric and explain what scores maximally on the rubric. And when you do that, it really helps you get more insight on what is the requirement to do really well on the challenge. And that helps you align, align your deliverables with the acceptance criteria from the rubric. And it really helped me align my work with what's expected. And then if you have any questions after that, then I kind of go ahead and ask other people, whether tutors or other classmates. So that's really helped me. I just wanted to put that out there. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, of course, of course. So yeah, we do have an assistant on your submission, and if you need any quick question or anything that's confusing related to the assignment or what you need to submit, you can actually ask the assistant, and it will give you the answers that like what you need to do, and actually help you with your submissions as well. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Nabil. Anyone else? I think Masfin's hand was raised earlier, and I think he just left it there. So, do you have any quick question, or is this just from the earlier? Okay, maybe. Yeah. So, okay, let me just go over the message. Is there anything that's not answered? Then let's. Like Nancha, no, like it's one repo per project or per challenge, not two repos per challenge. So the interim and the final is done on the same repo, and you just submit the link for that repo, but you have to submit it twice for the interim and for the final. So no, you cannot submit the final in a separate repo. Okay, I think Nuria has shared the interim submission. Bemnet, can you share your screen? Maybe we can help. I think this is not going to be easy with just sharing the code here. So can you share your screen? Bemnet Haymanot. See, what's the question? Okay. Anyone else who has a question, please ask. I have a question on the project and report, because all improvement that have been given by the AI has been implemented on my project in the report, but it says it has not. Can you give me clarification on? Yeah. Okay. So one thing you have to understand, so Ramadan, I think we actually have to discuss this with Mukhtar earlier. Yes, please share, Bamnet. You can share. And so, but the AI can make mistakes sometimes. So we do have a manual review after like the automatic one. So we will take a look at it, okay? But like this is rare, like most of that time it's spot on, okay? So on those cases, we will take a look at it. David, yeah, so for this submission, for this challenge, I think we can be more flexible on this one because we haven't really covered it that much on the sessions. But yeah, I think we will check it out as well. That's true. I think you can find it on 10x, the platform, and just go to the modules and you will find the time management module or the challenge document there. Yes.
I have one question for all of us. My question was, are we ready to submit the final submission? How much do you feel you are confident to get a good grade as well as to complete the challenge that's given? If you cannot, if you are not able to talk, you can write it here on the comment box also. But I want to hear like a couple of feelings that people have. Are we on track? Did we miss something? Do you feel that there is something is missing, or are you on track and you can finish the tasks within the given time frame, or are we feeling that you are a bit late? What's there? Okay, I have a couple of things. I'm ready, and someone who has raised his hand, Bamnet, Nuriye, you can go.
Yeah, but for the rest of
Nuriye or
one, like, if you can't speak, please write, okay? Please write, because we need to know. Yeah. Okay, so sorry, Mali.
So, should I start?
Yes, please.
Yeah, actually, the project tests, lectures, and everything, they are overwhelming. You need a lot of time to do. If you have a side hustle or side job, it may not be possible. But for me, before I starting this project, I have resigned from my job. So that I'm now a full-time on this project. That means I have enough time. So I have finished all my works, my project, my Streamlit, dashboard. Like I have done all the 3 tasks. Because of I have a good time. Maybe you if the other guys don't have such time, it may not be possible, but they may need additional effort to do that. But the problem that I encountered here is from the link in 10x, I have put the GitHub link in wrong, like in final GitHub submission link, I have put the interim one. So I have received a message in yesterday, oh, you are late to submit. So when I saw that, oh, that was my problem. And I have re-entered the GitHub link to my interim, but already the final one is graded. And I was amazed why it was asking the cross-country comparison in interim submission. And I have commented also. But even if I saw that, I was not wake up. Anyhow, that was a challenge that I have encountered. Anyways, I have submitted all my jobs in 10x now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the comment. But from time-wise, I think everyone needs extra time, extra effort to do this task. But rather than that, the time frame, usually, let me tell you what we have done in the past parts. Usually we have 3 days for this challenge, and it's achievable. We know that. And if you put an extra effort and extra things that from the things that you have, that might be helpful. And for the things that we get on 10x, we are still working on that. We need to fix everything that's facing you. But in terms of timeline and be crucial enough what you are trying to submit, like am I submitting my interim or am I submitting my final? And if there is any glitch there, we will try to correct that one, because as I have said earlier, last time also, we are having the human verification because you are facing some issues with the grading. So we will promise that we will correct the issues that's related to the grading. I hope it will not happen on the final one. That's my comment on that. And we are happy that there are trainees who are successfully on the right track to complete the tasks. But I want to hear more from those who are struggling, because they are the one who needs help at this Q&A session. Please, as much as you can, please shout. We don't want to, the success stories are good, but we want to help you. So all of we are gathered here to help those who are struggling. So as much as you can, let's hear what's your blocker, what's your challenge, and let's try to figure out together. Because someone asked previously, you have seen that there was an issue with loading the stringlet data, and there are a couple of suggestions from others also. So that makes it easier for you. Please, let's shout out. And Samacho, you will go next on what you are struggling and what's the blocker that you have. Based on that, we can start talking. And I think Bamnat has shared his screen. Let's see what's there. Bamnat, you can go.
Can you scroll a bit down? So it's not finding the file. So that's the issue. So where is the data? Where did you put the data?
I take from the Google Drive. Just your share file.
Yes. So where is it on the local? So did you downloaded it, right?
Yeah, I downloaded it.
Where is it? So where is it? You are not referring to it directly. Where did you put it? So it's not finding it.
I spent 3 days. Okay, I understand it. I need to entering the local file position.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
I have one question for you, Bamnat.
Okay.
Today is Tuesday. You are trying to load the data. How are you going? How are you planning to submit to the final?
Yeah, I worked 24 hours. I have a problem with the internet. Because of that, I a little bit late. So just trying to working some network related, no, the work not related with the network. I've been submitted 2 projects on your assessment, but I'm a little bit late to submit or.
So what did you submit then for the interim?
Time the interim I submitting the proposal.
What type of proposal or your approach for this challenge or?
Summary, the summary of the whole summary about reporting. I just worked on the reporting typed.
What about the GitHub?
The GitHub one, I've worked on that. I have some problems. Before I told you, I have some problems with internet. We have not have an internet.
So you didn't submit an interim Git?
Yeah.
Okay. So I would suggest if you have any question, please reach out to us as much as you can, because we need to go faster because the time is ticking. So we are on the last time. Let's work together. We are happy to help.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Simacho, can I hear your broker?
I think Garakashe has raised his hand for a while now.
Okay, let's go, Kashay.
We can't hear you, Kashay. Can you speak louder?
Okay. Is it visible?
It is visible, but we can't hear you. So what is the issue? Maybe.
Okay, I was trying to do a this project that have found some problems regarding their package. What I encountered from the project. This possible to do box plot in a Streamlit. It says
The question is not clear. Okay, but you are having problem with installing Streamlit? Is that the question?
no. About drawing box plot. Streamlit has no any package. It says Streamlit has no any package about box plots. That's when I try to send this package into some other packages like it's or plotly. ፕሎት የሚባል ፓኬጅ አለ። ወደሱ ለመቀየር ስሞክርም እምቢ አለኝ። ፓኬጆች የሉም ምናምን ነው የሚለው። አይታይም የሚታይ ነው ሲኮዱ።
አንዴ ምንድነው ጥያቄ? ክሊር አይደለም ለኛ።
ቦክስ ፕሎት ለመስራት ፈልጌ ማለት ነው። እንደዚህ አይነት ፓኬጅ የለም።
ስትሪምሊት ላይ ነው ቦክስ ፕሎት መስራት የፈለከው?
አዎ
So you can actually plotly መጠቀም ትችላለህ እዛ ውስጥ እኮ አይደለ? For Streamlit, so Streamlit.plotly charts.
plotly ለመጠቀም ሞክሬ ነበረ።
No, in stream.
ኢንተርፕሬተር ጋር ያለ እሱን ቼንጅ ለማድረግ ሞክሬ ነበረ። እሱም ሶልቭ ሊያደርግልኝ ስለቻለ ነው።
So Streamlit, can you type Streamlit dots? That's what you type what I tell you to do. No, not there. No, no, on the script today.
Okay. Already import Streamlit.
No, touch. So like, so it's good. No, don't. I don't know why it is which like I don't know if you have successfully installed it. So is it installed? በመጀመሪያ Streamlit? So you haven't installed it.
አይ እሱ ይጠላኛል የታምቶልኛል መሰለህ ካሜራ ታምቶልኛል እሱን ዳሽቦርድ አምቶልኝ ነበር።
Okay. So in that case, can you do Streamlit st dots plotly charts?
What?
Streamlit dots and then plotly charts, yeah. So that one. So I think this should work, but yeah.
Okay. Remove it.
Sorry. So first you have to like create the plotly you have to create the plotly chart and then use Streamlit to show the chart. So first you have to have plotly, figure factory, and then you can do it. If there is another way, maybe, yeah, Mohammed. Express, you can use Express, but you can also use factory. The factory, I believe, figure factor actually. The figure factor, but you can also use this the Express actually. Okay, and then so you want to have like box plot, right?
Box plot is created. That didn't work.
So okay, I think let me write it here and on the message box, and then you can like copy and paste it. Okay.
Okay, let me.
So let's use. Export. And then sticker, and then can you try this one? So for the x-axis, you have to insert the x-axis, and for the y-axis, you have to insert the y-axis. Okay. Maybe let's try this one. It should work actually smoothly also, but I don't know why you are having this problem. Okay, for fig, please put plot. Plot. Yeah. Okay, can you try it now? But have you installed Plotly first?
I have installed it. Let me check.
You have missed one 8. Okay. No, not there. No, uninstall.
Okay, sorry. There.
Yeah.
I think this is the focus one.
You have to know what you are going to put on x-axis and y-axis. I don't know what you want to show here, so I don't know what you're going to insert here. No, df is the data frame.
No data frame, and I want to set the.
So you just have to put the name of the column.
Yes. Then I want to do the df. I think. And okay, let me check it and I'll come back.
Okay, please do. I think Rahmat is also in the call. Maybe Rahmat, is there anything you want to add?
Yeah, can you catch me up, Carrot? Hello?
Hello?
Sorry, I was speaking my mic was on mute. So he was having problem with Streamlit. So I have tried by using Plotly, but if you have another method, maybe you can check it. Maybe can you open it? Maybe open it. That's right.
Yeah.
No, the base code.
The code. So did you run it? Can I see the error?
Okay, look. This is my correct code. What I want to do.
Yeah.
And this is my dashboard. What I. Sorry.
Okay, let's see.
This my error.
Go back to the code.
So
there is some imports that you made. Yeah. Open the utils file.
No, I think
no, I think this is because we have made some changes. So don't do that. Like just Control Z. I think it's better. No, you're still gonna have the same error.
Okay, here's my first.
Just undo the code that we have made. I think that's better.
I think
Or just drop the change that we have made. I don't think that's going to be good. Okay.
Okay, here's my first part.
Okay. Go back to the code. Oh, sure. Okay. You are on the environment file list. Uninstall Nargo Streamlit. I don't think your Streamlit is reading none of the syntaxes. Uninstall Streamlit. Spelling error. Okay. ከኤንቫይሮንመንት ውጣ ዲአክቲቬት አድርገው ኤንቫይሮንመንት just remove the environment ከፎልደሩን ኖ እዛ ላይ ቪኢንቭ የሚለውን ፎልደርን አጥፋው።
ኦኬ ፎልደሩ
አፕ ፎልደር ውስጥ ቪኢንቭ የሚል አለ አይደል? ከታች አጥፋው። እሱ አጥፋው። እሺ ኖ እንትኑ ላይ ሁን ፓዙን ወደ ሲዲ አፕ ፎልደር ላይ ሁን።
አፕሎድ
አዎ ፎልደር ፓዝክ ምን ላይ ነው ያለኸው? ሶላር ቻሌንጅ ዊክ 1 ኦኬ ክሊክ እሱን አድርገው። ሲዲ just wait ሲዲ ቴንን አጥፋትና ሶላር ቻሌንጅ ላይ ብቻ ግባ። ሲዲ ብላክ ሙሉ አጥፋው። ስላሾቹንም አጥፋቸው። እዚህ ላይ እንትን ክሬት አድርጉ ኦር እስቲ እዚህ ላይ ኢንቫይሮንመንት ክሬት አድርግ። ሶርስ ብላክ ምኑ ፓይተን 3 እንደ እንትን ማሽን ታይፕ MSM okay VMs minus አድርገን ዶት አድርጋት። ያ ኖ ልክ ነህ። ማይነስ ኤም ቪኢንፍ ዶት ኢንቭ አድርገው ኦር ዶት ቪኢንፍ የተመቸ ኢንቭ ይሁን ችግር የለው። ሽና አክቲቬት አድርገው። ማይነስ ቪኢንፍ ዶት ቪኢንፍ source activate I think right command
ቢን አይ ቲንክ
inv/bin/activate እሺ አሁን ስትሪምሌትን ኢንስቶል አድርገው pip install እስቲ pip show በልና ስትሪምሌት በል pip show እሺ ስለዚህ ስትሪምሌትን ራን እናድርገው አሁን ስትሪምሌት ራን ምን ፋይል ነው main.py ነው ራን ታደርገው ራን እሺ ፓዝ እናስተካክል እዚህ ላይ እሺ እሱ ላይ ከዳታ ፊት ለፊት ዶት ስላሽ ጨምር ዶት ስላሽ እስቲ ሌስ ቴስት አንድ ዶት ጨምርበት ዌት እስቲ ኤረር አለ አይ ቲንክ ይመስለኝ ባር ቻርት እንተውና ስቲል ባር ቻርት ባር ቻርት ነው ቦክስ ቻርት ነው ባር ቻርት አድርገው ቦክስ ቻርት የሚባል የለም ስትሪምሌት ላይ ቪዥን ማየት ይችላል ባር ቻርት እናርገውና እስቲ DHI okay I think bar chart ዳታ ፍሬሙን እስቲ ዲስፕሌይ እናድርገው መጀመሪያ ዳታ ፍሬም ብለክ ፊልተር ዳታ ያልከውን ዲስፕሌይ አድርገው እሱን ኮሜንት አድርገውና ኖ እሺ እስቲ ሽራና አድርገው ቆይ ኤችአይ ኦኬ እሺ ስፔሊንጉን እናስተካክለው እዛ ላይ እንሂድና የቀደሙን ኮድ መልሰውና ይሄ ፊልተር ዳታ ነው አይደል ይሄ ፓርት በስሞል ሌተር ጻፈው ጂኤችአይን ሜቢ እሱ ሊሆን ይችላል አንዱ አድርገውና ኦር እዚሁ ላይ እንዳለክ ቆይ ከመመለስ በፊት ቻርቱ ላይ ፊልተር ዳታ በቦክስ ውስጥ ጂኤችአይውን ብቻ እስቲ ዲስፕሌይ አድርገው
Okay. Yes, it will go to right.
ውስጥ ላይ ስሞል ሌተር እናድርገው። ሶ ወደ ቻርቱ ተመለስና ስሞል ሌተር አድርገው። እዚህ ጋር ባር ቻርት የሚለውን እንትን ስጠው። ሜቢ ዳታው በዝቶበት ብዛቱ ምን ያህል ነው? ሎድ እያደረገ እና እንትን ባር ቻርት ላይ ስትጠቀም ሆሪዞንታል ትሩ ብለክም አዳርግበት። ባር ቻርት ላይ ኮማ ሆሪዞንታል ትሩ ሆሪዞንታል HORI ዞንታል የስ IR ብሎ አያለች።
Okay.
Yeah. እንትኑን መቀነስ እንችላለን። ሊስቱን ዳታው ብዙ ስለሆነ ነው። ፊልተር ጂኤችአይ ላይ ኖ ከውስጥ ፊልተር ጂኤችአይ ከሚለው ላይ ዶት ኤች እስቲ በሱ ሞክረው። ኦርሎኩን እንጠቀማለን ከሁለት አንዱ ሄድ ብለህ 10 በለው። እዛ ላይም ሄድ 10 አድርግበት ከላይ ራይቱ ላይ በዛው ዲበግ እንድናረገው ላይን 19 ላይ በቃ ያ
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Mohammed, is that a question or? If it's not, so anyone else who has a question before we wrap up the session, please ask. You can also reach us. Sorry. Yes, Bernard. Is that a question? Bernard, I don't know.
Can I have additional question about time management webinar?
Yeah, but I think we can continue that one on Slack because I think you're gonna have a session in 30 minutes, and I don't think. So let's continue on Slack. Yeah, you can contact the tutors on Slack. Okay. Okay, guys. If there is no question, thank you for joining, and see you guys on Slack. Okay, bye. Yes. Is that a question? Maybe. Maybe is that a question you can ask.
ይሰማል?
Yes, so much.
ሰላም እንዴት ናችሁ? እኔ እንኳን ጥያቄ አይደለም ጀስት
እሺ ሰላም
እንደ ሳጀሽን ነገር ነበር እና ምንድነው እኔ እስካሁን አልገባሁም ገና አሁን ጆይን እያደረኩ ነውና ምናልባት ብዙ የሄዳችሁ ዴይ 6 እንደደረሳችሁ አየሁት መድረስ አልችል ይሆን ላቁም ወይስ ከዚህ በፊትም ብዙ አሳይመንት አለ መሰለኝ ሰብሚሽን ምናምን የሆነ ሜሴጅ እያየሁ ነው ሰዎቹ የጻፉትና መቀጠል ያስችለኝ ይሆን ወይስ ይቅርታ በአንዳንድ ጉዳይ ዘገየሁ?
Yeah, of course, you can still try. Please do try. የሚያስፈልግሽን ሰፖርት ካለ you can ask the tutors. ቱቶሮችን መጠየቅ ትችላለሽ። ግን ያ ፕሊዝ ባታቆሚ ደስ ይለናል። as much as possible.
አዎ እኔም በጣም መፈልገው ነው። ምናልባት ግን ለምሳሌ የቀን እንትን ገደብ ካለው የተለያዩ የሚገቡ ቻሌንጆችን አልፎ ከሆነ እንዴት ነው እንትን ማድረግ የምንችለው?
Of course, እስከ ነገ ድረስ ማስገባት እስከ ነገ መጨረሻው the final is tomorrow. Yes, Mike.
ምናልባት እመቤት ጥያቄሽ ላይ ለመመለስ ያክል ማለት ነው if you have something that you are concerned with you can write either to me or Makita and we will help on that. I think that's the best option. Maybe
Okay, thank you.
ለኔ እና ለማክዳ ጻፊልን ማድረግ የምንችለውን በሙሉ እናደርጋለን። ግን ያው ከታይሙ አንፃር ትንሽ ሊኮንሲደር መደረግ ያለበት ነገር ሊኖር ይችላል። ማውራት አለብን። ስላክ ላይ ገብተሻል ወይስ? ስላክ ላይ ገብተሻል?
አዎ አሁን በስላክ ነው ስላክ ላይ እንትን አግኝቻለሁ ጆይን ያደረኩት ይሰማል ማይ
ኦኬ ሄሎ በቃ መልካም ስላክ ያልገባችሁ ሰምቻለሁ ስላክ ያልገባችሁ ካላችሁ ባካችሁ ስላክ ጆይን አድርጉ
ኦኬ ስላኩ 750 ሜምበር ያለው አይደል
አዎ
አዎ እዛ ላይ ጆይን አድርጌያለሁ እዛ ነው አሁንም እንትኑን ዙም እንትኑን ያገኘሁት
መልካም
እሺ አመሰግናለሁ
እሺ እኛም እናመሰግናለን ሄኖክ ምናልባት ለጥያቄው መልስ ለመስጠት ያክል it depends on the class እና ምን ያክል ሰው ምን ያክል ፐርፎርም አድርጓል የሚለው ነው የሚወስነው። ስለዚህ ዋንስ ዩ ሃቭ ደን ዊክ 0 የሚታወቅ ይሆናል ስንት ሰው እንደሚያስብ። ግን በተቻለ አቅም ኤክስፔክት የሚደረግባችሁን ለመስራት ሞክሩ።
Okay. I think we can end the session here. Okay, thank you guys for joining. Slack like, please ask. Have a great day. Bye.